Alright, so I really honestly think this might be the finale. I said that last time, and I've been thinking it since, like, episode 5. But, you know. Stuff. Either way. Hold on. Actually, pause the gameplay. I need a drink. And welcome back to another Pong Plays SUTVN, part 17 or 18, something like that. Anywho, fighting. That's what everybody's been saying. Artistically, what they're trying to do is create this nice little, you know, Rocky versus Mr. T moment here. But it's kind of funny more than anything else, because the repetition, yeah, that's a technical thing. I'm just kind of giggling at. Stay calm. Just one more. Cross off that checklist. Depots, racks, expand. A stalker denies my scout at the front of his natural expansion. Shh, that's frustrating. Without knowing the timing on his second base, it's unsure of how much damage I need to do. Excuse me. When my dropships come out, I need to find a good angle to attack him from. Let's see. Whoa, what? 6 gates in a robo this early? How is that possible? That literally isn't possible. When I'm forced to witness the reality of the situation march across the map, his army is ridiculously huge. This is insane. He faked an expansion and intentionally delayed his one base attack to catch me off guard. I simply do not have enough units to defend against his army. I won't for another minute either. By then, the game will be over. Bum bum bum. I'm screwed. That sucks. I'm going to lose. No. I don't need to take a direct engagement to win against Bolt. It's time for a base trade. With my entire army loaded in 4 dropships, I sprint across the map and unload into his base. Bolt has 2 options. 1. Pull back his army and suffer serious damage in the meantime, or 2. Rush into my base and do the same as I'm doing to him. He opts for number 2. Alright, I've been in these kind of situations before. This kind of game is far less about micro, or anything like that. It's all about staying calm and making the right decisions. Okay, I'm okay. His army is big, but mine is fast. I just need to focus on hunting his buildings down. We trade building from building, the remnants of my main base unable to get away from his massive force. Found another pylon. If I keep this up, I can put him in an unwinnable situation. Pew! Pew pew! All he has left is a single pylon, the one he used to reinforce his attack. Just before my final building bursts into flames, I throw a supply depot in a corner of the map guarded by terrain and distance. If he wants to win, he'll have to abandon his final pylon. It's looking like the game might end up as a draw. I'm about to ask if he wants the tie when I notice something in the corner of my eye. Whoa! He just pulled a significant part of his army away from this pylon. He's destroying the rock barrier. Oh shit! I'm not in position to defend my final building. Not like this! God! I have to beat him to it. Go! Boom. Shink. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Did I win? I don't think my choices mattered in this. All is slow and silent. My heart thunders against my ribcage. I can feel the blood roaring through my veins. A second later, I rip my headphones off and scream in triumph. This high, I've never felt like anything like it. All the effort and hardship I've poured into the 25 years of my life, this one moment is worth it all. With a thump, Jet bursts through the booth door and pounds my back with claps between her own cheers. She's soon joined by the rest of my team who follow suit, sharing in my victory. No, not my victory, our victory. Aww. We are the champions, my friends. We'll keep on fighting with some prodding from a cow. We'll collect ourselves and step out on the stage to show our gratitude. Oh, we have enough people in the team to do a flying V. I'm just saying, that's what we should have done. Just like, I should just run out of the booth and just like charged his booth. Whatever. StarCraft. I suppose flying Vs don't really work. It doesn't even really work in hockey. And to show our gratitude, the crowd with waves and smiles. But before the VSL hostess can cross the stage for a post-game interview, Bolt emerges from his booth with a macabre expression splattered across his face. He wrenches the microphone from the hostess' hand and points at me from the other side of the stage. "Savor that win, you piece of shit. It's the last you'll ever have against me." The crowd reacts with a mixture of astonishment and encouragement, the latter coming mainly from the fans dressed in Shock T1's black and white. Emboldened by my failure to respond, he continues. "The current StarCraft 2 programmer's pool disgraces esports. I pledge my fans that I will expose these frauds for what they are." The music is getting all weird. "I hereby announce my retirement from Brood War. I am immediately going full-time with StarCraft 2 with the intent to take the VSL Championship on behalf of those that deserve the honor of calling themselves professional gamers." With that, Bolt slams the microphone against the ground, causing the plastic shell to fracture and a loud screech to emit from the speakers. He stalks off stage and through the player's exit without another word, trailed by the stares of his fans. Whoa, there's no way that this was part of the KPGA's plan. That guy really likes to break electronics, huh? I wonder how many keyboards he's been through. I share a baffled look with Jet before the VSL hostess picks up the remains of the microphone and steps to my side. My teammates take it as a cue to vacate the stage. The post-game interview is short and formal, with half of the good crowd completely unresponsive to my attempt to show good sportsmanship. Either they're on both sides or they're impatient to see the VSTL get started. Still, a handful of people cheer me off the stage as the studio begins to set up for Team League. Among them is a familiar wisp of gray hair, but when I search for the face to whom it belongs, I don't see who I'm looking for. Oh. To my utter surprise, a trio of foreigners approach backstage with autograph requests. I oblige them nervously, unfamiliar with how to properly sign the mouse pads they hand me. "Thanks, man." "Yeah, thanks. You rock." I'm assuming these may be the programmers. I don't know. Or, because I don't know. Maybe it's a call to either some Twitch players or something. I don't know. I scratch behind my head when they head off, surprised and humbled. Not a bad start, Mock. I turn to find Jet watching me from across the room. She pushes off the wall and ambles towards me. "And, for the record, I'm sorry that I hit you. It might have been what I needed. There's no hard feelings. It wasn't right. There was probably a better option. It's in the past, seriously." She smiles genuinely, far wider than I've ever seen from her before. "You'll make a good teammate." A sudden clap purges the expression from her face. Just like that, it's back to the intense Jet that I'm much better acquainted with. Alright, enough back-patting. Back to the team, we've got places to be. Without bothering to answer my curious look, she rolls her wrist in beckoning motion and leads me out of the hallway of the VSL studio. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. It's crowded with even more people pouring into the studio in anticipation of the semi-final Team League match. But off away the foot traffic, we find Mr. Kim with a Kel stuck in Riva. He turns to regard Jet and then me with a smile, restrained in comparison to my teammates. "And the victor arrives. Congratulations, Mark." I lower my head and bow without taking my eyes off him. "Thank you." I'll send a word from my assistant to publish a press release. The sponsorship should be no surprise given how quickly this type of information spreads, but it should be a nice PR boost for Enoch Red. Alright, I'll admit, that's a pretty good name. I'll leave the rest to Jet. I expect great things from you five. When Mr. Kim turns to leave, Reva, Stunt, and I probe Jet with looks. The rest? It'll be easier for me to show than explain. Come on, it's not far. I fall in line behind Stunt and Akel after Jet takes off, stepping in time with Reva at my side. She leans towards me with an offered smile. Congratulations, you avoided the death penalty. Yeah, now instead of dying an instant death, I die a slow one at the hands of the Korean practice regimen. Oh, in that case, it's not too late. She gently chops the back of my neck, a faint decapitation, and then straighten my back up to meet her smile. Bum-ba-dum. This one. She tests the key against the lock, only to find that it doesn't fit. No, wait, this one. We retrace her steps back down the apartment building's hallway to a door we passed earlier. She tries the key again, it doesn't fit. Are we on the wrong floor? No, will he just... Oh, wait. It's the one across the hall. This time, the key slides into the lock and then turns, revealing a mostly unfurnished room. It's small and it's not in a great part of town, but I can't deny the pride welling up inside of me as I step inside. Shoulder to shoulder with my teammates, we spread out instinctively, looking over the plain floors and countertops as we were inspecting a mansion. How'd you get this so quickly? It was a good deal, but they wanted a deposit more than a week ago. Someone else was trying to snatch it out from under us. You put money down on a team house without knowing whether or not I'd win against the Bolt? Jet dodges the question by glancing away, leaving Akel to swoop in and fill the silence. Nice having a team that believes in you, eh? That's not all, by the way. He gestures towards a lonely cardboard box in the corner of the room. Stunt, I think you should have the honor. Somehow, Stunt has found the time during this monumental occasion to pull out his phone. But as instructed, he makes his way to the corner of the room and peels back the box's lid. What follows is a sound of unbridled joy. A Go set. Hell yeah! He rummages around the box contents before pulling free a red and white jacket. One by one, Stunt practically rips them free and tosses them towards the four of us. I catch mine and on closer inspection find the Enoch Red logo on the back. Jet's expression is too neutral to be authentic. I think it's simply that she has a hard time admitting that she had faith all along. Knowing that makes me happy, so I have no reason to press her on it. Yo, it's time to celebrate! You get your chance to celebrate a week ago. Now's the time to practice. Oh, how easily Jet breaks herself out of their quiet trance when the chance to play Empress arrives. Pfft, how? There's like 2 PCs here, come on. Last time before we're VSL champs, I swear. I'm with a kid. I concur. Come on, Jet, one last time. Akel, you're supposed to be on my side, and the rest of you are too willful. I'll break you of it eventually. Psh, one last time. Stunt takes the opportunity to throw on his team jacket and sprint into the hallway. The rest of us quick to follow suit. Aww, it's cold. The coldest it's been since I came to Seoul. But I don't feel it. I'm warmed by a newfound confidence, by the camaraderie I have forged with my teammates. This is everything I ever wanted. A team, friends, and a goal to work towards. When I take a step back, it seems silly. It's nothing I could explain to a random person on the street. I beat someone at a video game. I've earned a free bunk bed in a tiny apartment. I'm obligated to work more than 10 hours a day. but I can say with certainty, with the knowledge that I've been giving it up my all, we're all going to make it after all. Oh. And we throw our hat up into the air, only to have it freeze in the air and lose a good hat. How many hats have Mary Tyler Moore sacrificed in that opening sequence? We will never know. But, well, that was nice. I was... Oh my gosh, I gotta turn this up. This is... Really? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This... Okay, before I get a copyright strike on myself for that song. Oh my gosh. That's... This ended just as cheesy as any sports movie usually does. The hero always wins. The underdog team always wins. Except for like that small, like 5% of movies. You know, you don't want to see the Mighty Ducks lose. That's just... It's bad form. Then again, you know, I don't know. I honestly thought, like, halfway through the gameplay, I wasn't going to actually win. I was thinking, well, maybe they're going to go for, like, that whole dark thing where it's like, sometimes you work so hard but never reach your goals. But I was thinking at the same time, well, maybe they don't want to do that, you know, it's just be such a downer of a story. Most people wouldn't be into that. They'd be like, yeah, I'm going to make it. No, you're not. See, it just dangle that piece of steak in front of the dog, and then they're like licking their chops and drooling, and then you just take it away and throw it away. And that's what you do, and then the dog has like this crushed look on his face. And that's what I was thinking was actually going to happen at the end of this story. And then this song came on. Yeah. Every sports movie ever. Now, what did I think of this game? Honestly, I can't really classify it as a visual novel. I was expecting a whole lot more, like, actual gameplay, but I don't think... From what it seems like, just by story structure, they wouldn't want to, like, go too far. I'm not sure if there's any, like, multiple endings on this. Maybe I got the good ending, because this was a good ending. This was one of the happy endings. I'm wondering if there are more than one ending to this story, because now it brings into the question of, if my earlier game with Bolt, what if I actually won that? I'm not sure if it actually gives you the options, like regardless of what you choose, the outcome is always going to be you lose that first game against Bolt. That's just, you know, standard sports story, you know, story structure for any kind of like medium. Like the standard structure. Usually you have to lose that first match, and then you build your team up, or like you have a team bonding moment, you know, with the kid from Texas with his lasso catching his teammates from Mighty Ducks 2. You know what I'm talking about. But I don't know. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed it for the most part. It was a little bit slow at times, but it's not a bad game. I'd actually probably recommend it to anybody that's interested in what esports are, you know, what esports is, because it gives you an idea that, you know, people take it seriously, and there's actually a market for it, and there's quite a bit of money involved, like any other, you know, form of like sport entertainment. Or, you know, some sports fans would be like, oh, that's not a sport, but any competitive tournament format that people enjoy watching, you know, It's like, why do people watch golf? It's kind of boring, but if you love golf and you enjoy golf, you probably enjoy watching golf. Most people that don't know golf won't enjoy watching golf because you don't really know what's going on. You're just like, okay, whatever. But someone like a golf player would look at a golfer and be like, man, look at his form. That is amazing, It's going to be one of those kind of things. Or like some with football. Or, somebody that doesn't enjoy football would just be like, ugh, it's so slow. I want something a little bit faster, If I'm going to watch sports, I'm going to watch basketball or soccer. That's definitely a more fast-paced game. Same with hockey. But I'm going on a tangent. I'd probably recommend this, I suppose. I wouldn't recommend this game to everybody. Give it a shot yourself. It is free on Steam. I'm sure it's free elsewhere. Probably like GOG or any like visual novel site. But yeah, this concludes Visual Novel Month, November 2015. This is probably getting posted sometime mid-January or the end of January, depending on how fast I get these episodes out. I can pump them out fast at this point because I finished recording. I feel the need to just hurry it up. So it might actually be mid-January by the time this thing comes out. I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share the videos. Well, maybe not this Let's Play, but something else. For anybody that doesn't enjoy watching Let's Plays, maybe this isn't the best thing. Wait. Oh, the music is still going. Whatever. I'm going to turn that down. So, yeah. Go click on my channel, see what else I do. I don't always do Let's Plays. I do other things, too. Is the song still going? Are you serious? Oh, whatever. Sensei-pong signing out. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, just kidding. Never mind. The song just looped. I was like, wait a second. Because I recognized the lyrics. So I was like, okay, never mind. Whatever. Go check out my channel. Go check out the other imaginary gamers, ZBW Music, and Fleeting Thoughts for very different kind of content. ZBW does Twitch. Fleeting Thoughts does a podcast. And I do generic YouTube stuff. Reviews, analysis, and Let's Plays. Bam. There you go. Might not even be game related. Haha. My stuff tends to be game related. Because I'm trying to keep that, whatever. Yeah. I'm really bad at closing these kind of things. Good night. Oh, made with Ren'Py. Good times.